Absolutely stunning location. You got the funicular from Zermatt up to the Matterhorn. There is a restaurant which is great for having a drink whilst admiring the stunning view. You can walk to a small lake designed for families with barbecue areas and picnic benches.
I'm introducing you to one of Switzerland's most popular tourist destinations. This is beautiful Zermatt, the gate to heaven. Up in here you can witness some of the best panoramas of the Alps and of course get to see one of the world's most famous mountains, the iconic Matterhorn. Strap yourself in and let yourself being guided through this top winter holiday destination up in the Swiss Alps. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel Gemographic. Greeting. Right now I'm in Zermatt, which is one of my favorite towns here in Switzerland. In here, you can get a lot of breathtaking views, but before I'm starting this video, I would like to acknowledge my sponsor, which is the Hotel Christiania, which has such an amazing spa. It's already my second time I'm here. The first time I came here in 2014, a long time before I started YouTubing the hotel, is really great. As I said, the spa is just fantastic and the food in here is also very delicious. Alright, and now let's get this episode started. There are a lot of things you can do around here, so let's go and explore someone together. Zermatt during winter. The first thing one has to know is that Zermatt is car-free, which means that you have to arrive by train. The easiest way to reach is to go either by car or bus to Tash, and then taking the train to Zermatt. So the first place would be the Matterhorn, which is one of the peaks here in Zermatt that can be visited, and from there you will have a fantastic frontal view over the Matterhorn. Zermatt is a place of amazing local points, which has been attracting tourists for decades. Among the viewpoints, the one at the Matterhorn is less popular than the more famous Gornergrat and the Klein Matterhorn. However, in my opinion, in order to get the best view over the Matterhorn, one has to make his way up to the Matterhorn. There are 3 rides to take. The underground train up to Senega, followed by a beautiful cabin ride up to the Blauhard. I'd say the view from over there is already pretty good. In general, access to the Blauhard station is given on a daily basis. For some of you, this might be already good enough. There are also terrace restaurants to go for lunch, which make this place quite accommodating to pedestrians. By taking the 3rd ride, you eventually will arrive 3:05 on top of the Matterhorn, from where you'll be able to enjoy a fantastic alpine panorama. I am now up here on the Matterhorn, and we have such a fantastic view over the Matterhorn. Wow. It's really brilliant with this blue sky. Let's go a little bit closer to the cliff. You'll see it's actually quite steep, yet looks quite dangerous. But the view here, I'll say it again, it's just brilliant. Matterhorn. Perfect weather. Well, definitely, I can highly recommend a visit to the Matterhorn. So a return ticket costs you 60 Swiss francs, but if you use a half-tax ticket, then you can get it for only 30 Swiss francs, which is much cheaper. There is also quite a good restaurant up there which will make your day even more enjoyable. Surely it's a great idea to go for a hot chocolate or glue wine. As you can see, there are definitely many reasons to speak for coming off to the Matterhorn, and then of course you have to walk around the village. It's very pretty, and from here you have a brilliant view over the Matterhorn. Wow, this is the iconic peak that is one of the landmarks of Switzerland. Zermatt is one of the most beautiful villages of Switzerland. It's a typical Alpine Swiss holiday town full of traditional houses, charles, and hotels. When roaming around the village, you will see the old and the new blending together quite nicely. My favorite parts are the river promenade, as well as the old town where you'll be able to get to see numerous shuttle houses. These are very typical for the canton of valleys. Great is also this lane. It's quite touristy, and it shows how commercialized Zermatt has become. Yet I find it really enjoyable to walk around here going for coffees, meals, or shopping. Worth is also a visit to the church, since it has really a beautiful interior ceremony during sunny winter days. Is just very nice to experience looking at the various houses and hotels with their roofs covered with loads of snow. One can feel the winter wonderland vibes present in here. There are many good reasons to visit Zermatt only on a day trip, especially if one just wants to experience the panorama over the summits and the view to the Matterhorn. However, after having visited Zermatt for 5 times in total, I felt it was most enjoyable when having stayed overnight. Once the sun disappears during the late afternoon behind a Matterhorn and the darkness sets in, Zermatt is starting to glow. There are these 15 minutes after sunset where you can see the contrast between the snow glowing in cool colors and the many lights spend some warmth to me. This is the moment when the winter wonderland feeling is coming up the most. Thus, it's definitely a great choice to plan your dinner around 1 hour after sunset in order to have enough time experiencing this town during dusk. If you come to Zermatt, then definitely you should take this train that will take you up to the Gornergrat. So, the Gornergrat, it's a cliff from where you'll have a fantastic view over the glaciers and the surrounding mountains. The train ride up to the Golden Grout is Zermatt's most famous attraction, and this for a good reason. The way up is really scenic. There are a couple of stops that might be worth going out f.